Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Alan Wake. We need to go to the cabin. We've just made it to the Diver's Isle, which I'm not sure is really where we're supposed to be, having been sent here by a lady rather than the chap we were expecting to meet at the diner. She gave us directions and the key, so this could actually be somewhere miles away from where we're supposed to be. As a Remedy Entertainment game, there is going to be a lot of things to find, a lot of collectibles, so we're going to have a little look around before we go to the cabin. We did say to Alice we'd get to there before dark, and yeah, we got a little bit of time. And there's another thermos.
The cabin obviously got its name from the shape of the island. It looked like a giant bird leg. Alice had mentioned that the lake was a cauldron. There was a dormant volcano under it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look and see if there's anything else around. Doesn't really look like it. Felt like those barrels moved, but that might just be... Sorry, not a bat. No, this is a barrel. Doesn't move though, it just rattles. That one moves. Private property, no trespassing. Yeah, I really hope this is the right place. Can I bring the barrel down with me? Probably only if I run into it at full speed. Kind of. Just enough to make a difference in making a mess. And actually, one of the things I wanted to check very quickly is... No, it's not there. Statistics, there we go. There is 100 coffee thermoses. There's can pyramids to knock over. Wasn't there a can pyramid in the last... Oh, maybe I should have shot it. Okay, we'll have to keep our eyes peeled for those. These statistics, kills with a revolver 7, kills with a flare gun 3. This is going to be interesting to check back at the end of the game. Indirect kills. There is a lot of potential for us to miss stuff in this game. I'm curious to see how we're going to do at the end. Definitely need to keep my eyes peeled for towers of cans, though. We don't have a revolver right now. And there's another one of those barrels. Alright, Alice, I'm done exploring. Hello, Burbs. Here she is following. Good. There is a lot of these. Come on, move on. As far as places go, Birdleg Cabin does seem to be the place that Alice was expecting, as she's already talked about it. I want to check around the grounds. We've got an axe over here. Can we grab that? I'm sure that would be useful. No, we can't. A lovely, lovely place. I wonder if this actually has running water. Or if it's all done with barrels. Oh, there was a well. There was a well on the other side, so I assume it's a draw system. Very idyllic. That's what I mean to say.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Okay, so we've got another potential destination up there. Let's have a look and see what's in this shed. If we can. Oh,
An
we
old
can.
generator had been connected to the power cable.
We can start this up. It makes sense if we're going to want power inside. I did say we'd get the... get the lights all set up. I mean, that does not look stable at all. I would not want to remain in this shed.
Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
I mean, in terms of... Oh, it's not actually letting me look around. That's a bit of a shame.
Place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here.
For a while. This already feels dark. I thought that wasn't open to the public. Maybe there's still a tenant up at the lodge. We still don't have run enabled out here. There's definitely something over there, so I think we want to go round to the front and check that out. Looked like some kind of walkie-talkie system. Okay, can't get to it from this side, so we're going to have to get to it from inside. Let's go find our wife. Yeah. That's how doors work. Oh, it's a big mouth Billy Bass on the fireplace. I really hope that's Alice's boots.
Alice? Honey?
What was there to examine? Oh, this thing over here.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
So we've got the Labyrinth of Me, the Temple of Shadow and Mist, In Her Dreams to Prevail, and Kept from Sleep. All very ominous titles. Might be some kind of horror writer as well. Although Alan Wake's more of a thriller writer. There's another coffee thermos. So we're not doing badly on those. That's the thing that we saw. And this
The
goes
old door had played a
down
trick
to
on
the
me.
dock.
Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
Can I interact with this? Yes, I can.
The Deer Fest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. A famous artist, no less, but we'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
Oh.
My favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited.
Rose.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM, and now some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
The look of disappointment. Funnily enough, that's what I said when we pulled up in the car. So much for keeping this this visit low profile.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Very atmospheric. Oh my god, you're you're full of it, aren't you? I love it. I bet you'd be the kind of person to stub your toe and go, banged and bleeding, he proceeded up the stairs. Although that's probably more the chap from Darkest Dungeon, but... Right.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, apparently your surprise is you've locked all the... Oh! Right, hello. Oh! Do we think in the door on the left or the door on the right? Okay, let's check the other way first. As much as that is appealing,
Surprise!
Alice? What is
this is not what I was
I guess I have a
expecting.
small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past.
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, just hear me
All
out.
the pressure.
There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice!
That was weird.
God
And
I knew she wouldn't
also-
find me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
so melodramatic.
Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
All right.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
Ow.
What the hell?
Yeah, I feel like we need to keep those birds at bay. I think we might have got rid of them. Obviously, Alice is the most important thing right now, but honestly, right now, I'm just going to check the generator. So let's go do that. We're not in a horror story yet. We're just on holiday with our wife. Oh, this thing's still running. So it seems like the problem is inside the house.
Alan, help me!
Okay, okay. Keep your knickers on.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
I was half expecting a quick time event there.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Clearly we've missed something.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
From a car crash in
phone
our
was dead.
dreams to another car
I'd have to
crash.
find help on foot.
What's this?
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman.
That's the chap
Seeing the book
she wanted
brought
us to
back my
see.
fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
He did look particularly smug, didn't he? Let's not go over that edge. So we've got a way down to the left and something kind of over to the right. And electrical cables
The
that
gas
it
station
looks
was
like
my
we ran
best
through.
bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
I mean, honestly, at this point, it looks like it'd be better to go up there and then down the road. Okay, we'll do it on foot.
Damn.
car is definitely not savable. It's probably best we're not down there with it. This doesn't look like it goes anywhere either. I am going to be consistent. Hang on, we don't have a gun. And we didn't grab that axe. So I guess we're still not in a horror thing yet.
Hello?
That light looks familiar, to say the least. Let's look for anything tucked in corners just before we push on.
Hello? Is someone there?
Pages.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
I mean, we do have a head injury, so... Oh, we can access the manuscript pages. Right.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Can I move forwards and back with them? No, I can't.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
I was an Alan Wake. Huh? Alright. Bit too much. Okay. So we still need to reach the gas station. Can I go around this side of it? I can. Because we want to check the path that we're supposed to be taking, but we also want to go off to the sides and look for anything that might be hidden out of the way. That doesn't actually look too far to fall. In terms of ways to get to the gas station, that
Anybody there?
would also be
Please,
a preferable
I've been in an accident.
way of going. It looks like some kind of hut over there on the right.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Well, hopefully. We've got a lot of questions that need answering. And that looks like somewhere we can totally hop over. As always, exploring the darkness will help us with our quest for secrets and collectibles. Anything around the edge of that? It doesn't really look like it. No, nothing up here. Worst jumping ever. That's not a criticism of the game developers. That is a criticism of Alan Wake and his I'm sort of doing the long jump, but sort of doing the hurdles at the same time.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Okay, through the log piles we go.
Hey! Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in
Oh no.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable Reservation deposit required. Fair and square. And square.
Well, let's kind of head back where we were. Okay, so we came in this way, and it brought us down this direction to the dead guy. That looks like a spot of light. It's a manuscript page. Wake fights are taken with
The
light.
Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Well, that's a good hint. There's a thermos over there. Let's grab that. Coffee is, of course, the most important thing for us to get in any situation. Can I can hop up. Okay. Sort of on top of everything. Not sure if you're supposed to be able to get up here, but definitely not supposed to be able to get any further. So maybe from up top of this. I can get onto that. No, that was too hopeful. Okay. Round we go. Let's try and put a little bit of space between us and the corners. Corners and doors, kid. Corners and doors. So we've got a way to the right and a way to the left. Kind of want to check them both out. Okay, Stucky is clearly not in a good place. That does look like a way forwards over there. So, got to remember that shift is used to dodge when attacks come in. Bright light, good destination for us to go to.
Out in the open, I was as good as dead. The office looked like my best bet. I could...
Lose? Good as it. It's the latest thing! Kill? 2 birds? Incontestably.
Oh, I tried to dodge past him. Right, there we go.
See the sights? Keep
Let's get into the light.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The
I mean, he
Shining.
just did, so... Hello! $12 bullets. Spare batteries, that's good. Can I take different jackets? No.
During your trying walking, it's the latest thing. Incontestably proven health benefits let you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You can see the sights and keep those cholesterol levels down.
I wasn't about to open the door, as long as I was liable to catch an axe with my forehead.
No, that's fair. Oh, we need to call for help. So, telephone. There we go.
Yes.
Bright Falls Sheriff's Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
Well, there goes that plan.
This is bad.
Extra bad. Oh, wait, this is pushing the entire thing off. Whoa. Damn, that is,
The bulldozer had gone over the cliff with the office. I hoped Stucky had suffered the same fate, but I wasn't planning on staying to find out.
24 bullets. Now, we saw a flashing green there, just over there. Okay, before we go that way, let's backtrack a little. Can't get through there because the tree's fallen. So I guess we're going on. Oh, game, why do you have to be so ominous?
There were more of them.
So it's 3 if we do it quickly.
Concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Hey, look at that. Oh, wait, there's hidden indicators. That's very cool. I'm guessing that doesn't last forever. That might have stopped that, so we can
The
go
dark
that way.
forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
And we will do. But our time urgency is at our own pace.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
There's a flare gun. Very cool. So we have our panic button available. Not convinced that this is going to remain safe, but we've got potentially more flares to get there. No, I want the pistol. It's rabbit season. No! It's the deer festival. Batteries and revolver ammo. Cool. I thought that was a person. I thought that right there was a person. Now, we are going to end up going through this very slowly because I try and be thorough. There are some points where there's obviously going to be time pressure. But whenever there's not time pressure, I like to explore and see what we can come up with. Especially with such fleshed out environments. That's a manuscript page.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
I mean, that was a little bit earlier. Really interesting that Departure has Alan Wake in the story rather than the rest of his novels. I wonder, can I move this thing? Probably not. No. Drop off like this means we're going to have probably a time limit thing. I see you, bird. That's nice and encouraging, isn't it?
What the hell was that?
We'll call it part of the concussion. Let's keep to that for the moment. We should be at that fallen tree log
When I saw
soon.
the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
I think that's the log that we saw from above. Let's just have a little look down here. There's a thermos. People round here, they love their coffee. That looks like it might be something over there as well. Now, as I said before, there's going to be plenty of collectibles. I'm not expecting to get them all, but I want to do a reasonable showing on this.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Ooh, what's over there? Let's have a look. Is that another manuscript page? It is. Cool. From Barry's arrival.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days.
Oh no.
It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon. But Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that. Not sleeping. Messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
I love the kind of exposition this is giving. Missing page with a symbol next to it. Yeah, I don't think there's anywhere for us to hop over to get to that. Let's carry on. Kind of half up, half not. Might be able to cut across that, but that feels like the kind of thing that would kill you. Is that another manuscript page? No, we went that way. Maybe it is actually. I need to go back and check that. Still learning what they look like, and there are some bits that are just going to be bright colours on the logs, and I suspect that's what that is, but if I don't check it, then I'm going to be annoyed with myself. No, it is just a bright spot on the tree. Okay, so this is roughly where we were. Yeah, and from here you'd be able to see the page properly. That thing got split clean in two. You know, assuming we make it to help and manage to, like, phone someone, when they come and investigate this, this is going to look all kinds of bad for us. Okay, up to 42 bullets. That is maxed out. Okay, so they throw stuff now. Not bad, not bad. Could have focused down and taken them out, but I'm trying to get used to moving around them without using up our power. I wonder if I can get up it. I can, okay. Logging area ahead. Let's not go that way just yet. Let's look, see if there's anything squirreled away somewhere. Guess it's into the logging area. Is the flare gun all reloaded? Yes. Well, before we go in deep, let's look around the edge of the accessible area.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Okay, back across. Let's approach it through the correct normal way. Correct normal way, he says, and climbs on top of pile of logs. I wonder if there's falling damage. This looks like there is something nearby. Up here? Oh yeah, there's a proper hut up here.
Taken. They're taken.
The taken are filled with darkness. Now it wants us to go around that side, but I always like checking other areas just in case. There is the cache of materials. Brightfall's light and power. So many batteries. 20 sets of batteries. And I'm probably rarely going to use them just because that's the kind of gamer I am. Come on, get up here. Can you... I mean, you can climb up this one. Can you not climb up this? No. Okay. Let's stay on top of the logs for the moment. didn't hurt. I was watching the health bar there. Have to say, I love the atmosphere of the game. It is very, very cool. Can I climb this? No. So I guess we are following the path it intends for us. And it is going to be very much a game that's on rails with bits to explore around it. Can't carry any more batteries, can't carry any more ammo. Which I guess means we need to start using it. Got a flashing green. That's a generator. And that is some problems. Okay. One gone. He's a bit stuck, so we'll just burn him out slowly. That was definitely a waste of ammo. Let's go grab the remaining revolver ammo. I see a thermos off to the side. Oh, and there's something up there as well.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Okay, so that'd be the flashing green thing that we saw. And then I assume we climb up there and jump across. But let's explore the area properly. Looks like we can get in there. So before we start that generator, let's check it out. Got some boots. A shotgun! Well, now I'm happy.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
That was just when everything kicked off. Okay, let's get this generator started. Well, we have a spot of light right here for healing. That kind of fills me with worry. Can I climb up this, please? Apparently no. Okay. I mean, I suspect turning the power on over there is going to cause us all ends of trouble. So let's explore the logging camp before we do, because we might have other stuff to find. Like, I was expecting to look out the back of this window and see something over here before, but that's not the case. I mean, this looks like this cave was made for me kind of thing. But probably just a glitch in the layout of the level. And then this is where we got the previous thermos from. That's just a spot of moonlight. Okay, back to the stairs very quickly. That's all happy. Get our breath back. And that looks about right. Cool. Let's get up. Don't see any other collectibles up here, so Elliot, nice and stable. And we have a solid area of light to move to in a moment. No, we're not going to use the shotgun. On the tin cans. I wonder if I could have just jumped into it. I assume so. Okay, well, we've been going for a little bit of time. This looks like a good point to finish off this episode. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, if you have enjoyed it, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Alan Wake. See you soon.